Hello, everyone. This series will be dedicated to the exploration of Enneagram and Tarot. When combined, there is an explosion of interpretability for each card as it is applied across the Enneagram spectrum. Today, we will be exploring the Fool as it expresses itself across each Enneagram point. Without further ado, let's begin. Enneagram origins are varied. However, the Enneagram theory that we all know and love today was formed through the 20th century from several figures. It has permeated and become more utilized in corporate environments and become a new buzzword for some as they begin to catch on to this intriguing system. There is a connection between the Enneagram and the Tarot. I am calling it dimensional tarot, as each card in the tarot now has 9 faces. This takes the original 78 tarot cards, which have 2 interpretations per card, and multiplies that by the 9 faces of the Enneagram. This creates a total of 1,404 combinations. I was inspired by the work of Susan Rhodes, and I will come back to her towards the end of this presentation. In order to begin wrestling with this combination of Enneagram and Tarot, I realized that tools must exist. There are no guides to explain this system, but that changes now. This is the beginning of the creation of a digest of work that encompasses the full expression of Enneagram and Tarot. Before we begin with how the Fool card is seen through the lens of each Enneagram point, I want to further illustrate what this spread looks like. When 9 cards are laid out in a semicircle pattern, then the Enneagram pattern can be laid on top of it. Each card you see is actually the corresponding Enneagram point, and then the pattern of Enneagram is read to reveal an emotional analysis worthy of deep exploration. Additional resources are in the description below to help you understand this further. Now let's take a peek at the Fool. We see the white rose representing his innocence, with the dog of his instinct intersecting his legs, with the knapsack full of everything he will need to begin this journey that he may not be aware that he is about to take. The Fool in the reverse, in tarot, often represents caution, hesitation, or recklessness. It suggests that you may be approaching a situation without proper consideration or are being too impulsive, which could lead to poor decisions or unforeseen consequences. This card can also indicate fear of taking a necessary leap of faith, holding you back from growth and new opportunities. Alternatively, it might warn of naivety or carelessness, urging you to reflect on your actions and avoid unnecessary risks. Overall, the Fool reversed encourages thoughtful evaluation before moving forward. We reached our point of tranquility. The Enneagram Peacemaker, Type 9, is characterized by a core desire for inner peace, harmony, and connection with others. Their primary fear is conflict and disconnection, which often leads them to prioritize the needs of others over their own. Type 9s engage with the world by seeking to avoid conflict, maintaining stability, and promoting a sense of calm. When considering the Reverse Fool Tarot card, which signifies recklessness, naivety, and missed opportunities, we can explore how this intersects with the traits of the Type 9 personality. Analyzing the relationship between the Peacemaker, Type 9, and the Reversed Fool reveals several important dynamics. First, the Reversed Fool serves as a reminder for Type 9s to cultivate self-awareness regarding their impulsive tendencies. They may need to reflect on their motivations and consider the potential consequences of their actions, rather than simply seeking to maintain peace or avoid conflict. Type 9s often resonate with the Reversed Fool's themes of recklessness and naivety, as they frequently avoid change and new beginnings in favor of familiar routines due to a fear of the unknown. This avoidance can hinder personal growth and lead to stagnation. Moreover, the Peacemaker's fear of conflict can be amplified by the Reversed Fool, resulting in inertia and indecision. Type 9s might feel paralyzed when faced with choices, fearing that any decision could disrupt their inner peace or create conflict. Additionally, the Reversed Fool suggests a disregard for inner wisdom and intuitive insights. Type 9s may prioritize harmony and the needs of others, neglecting their own desires and preferences, which can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction or unfulfillment over time. In their quest to maintain peace, Type 9s may engage in reckless avoidance, ignoring important issues or neglecting their well-being to uphold a facade of tranquility. This can result in unresolved conflicts or unmet needs. The relationship between Type 9 and the reversed Fool highlights the importance of balancing caution with courage. While seeking stability is essential, embracing new experiences and challenges can lead to personal growth and deeper connections with others. The reversed Fool encourages Type 9s to confront reality and recognize the consequences of their inaction or avoidance. By facing their fears and acknowledging their true needs, they can cultivate a greater sense of authenticity and self awareness. In summary, the relationship between the Enneagram Peacemaker, Type 9, and the Reversed Fool Tarot card underscores the challenges they may face in overcoming inertia, embracing change, and tuning into their inner guidance. By acknowledging these tendencies and striving for a balance between stability and openness, Type 9s can navigate their life's journey with greater authenticity and self awareness. Ultimately, the reverse Fool serves as a powerful reminder for Type 9s that while peace and harmony are essential, true growth often requires stepping outside their comfort zones and confronting the realities of their lives. Embracing this challenge can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. The Enneagram Reformer, also known as the perfectionist or improver, is characterized by a strong sense of purpose and an unwavering drive to make things better. At their core, reformers desire to live a life of integrity and correctness, striving for improvement in themselves and the world. Their deepest fear is being corrupt, unethical, or defective in any way, leading to an intense focus on doing things right. This pursuit of perfection can manifest in a rigid mindset, where they become inflexible and overly critical, both of themselves and others. Reformers interact with the world by setting high standards, pushing for improvement, and working tirelessly toward their vision of a better world. But they often face burnout or frustration when things fall short of their ideal. When the reformer is paired with the Fool Tarot card in reverse, these characteristics are magnified with a particular emphasis on their struggles. The Fool, in its upright form, represents innocence, new beginnings, and a willingness to take a leap of faith. However, when reversed, it signifies fear of the unknown, a reluctance to take risks, and the refusal to step into new territory. For the reformer, the Fool reversed is a warning that their pursuit of perfection might be holding them back. They may be sticking too rigidly to their current path, even when their inner self is urging them to embrace new experiences. This fear of stepping outside of their comfort zone can lead to stagnation, preventing the reformer from growing or completing their mission in life. The reversed Fool also points to a close-mindedness that reformers may exhibit. Their intense focus on doing things the right way can cause them to ignore other perspectives, resist feedback, or become overly defensive when faced with criticism. This narrow focus can result in conflict, frustration, and even self-destructive behavior as they lash out at those around them or become trapped in their own rigid expectations. Instead of moving forward, they may retreat into perfectionism, avoiding the risks that could lead to greater success. In summary, the pairing of the Enneagram Reformer with the Fool reversed highlights the potential pitfalls of their personality. Their core desire for integrity and excellence, while admirable, can sometimes lead them to fear failure or change. The reversed Fool reminds them that success comes not just from perfection, but also from embracing the unknown, taking risks, and being open to new perspectives. By loosening their rigid control and allowing for growth, the reformer can truly achieve the positive impact they desire, both for themselves and the world. Our sweetest of souls, we have the helper, the Enneagram. Helper type 2 is driven by a deep need to be loved and appreciated, often expressed through their desire to care for and support others. Their core desire is to feel valuable and needed, and their biggest fear is being unwanted or unloved. Helpers interact with the world by being attentive, empathetic, and generous, always seeking to connect with and assist others. However, this can lead them to neglect their own needs, becoming overly involved in others' lives and seeking validation through service. When the helper is paired with the Fool Tarot card in its reversed form, the dynamic takes on new layers. The reversed Fool represents fear of the unknown, missed opportunities, and a lack of direction, which can directly challenge Type 2's usual patterns. Helpers may fear taking risks or stepping outside of their comfort zones, concerned that if they make mistakes or face rejection, they will no longer be valued. This fear can prevent them from embracing new opportunities or following their own path, leading to stagnation and missed growth. One of the major issues the reverse fool highlights for helpers is their avoidance of self exploration. Type 2s are so focused on fulfilling the needs of others that they may overlook their own desires, leading to a deep sense of unfulfillment. This card points to a critical need for helpers to turn inward, rediscover their personal goals, and begin prioritizing their own emotional and spiritual development. Without this, they risk staying stuck in a cycle of self neglect, sacrificing their personal well being for the sake of others. The reversed fool also brings attention to Type 2's struggle with setting boundaries. Helpers often overextend themselves in their efforts to please and support those around them. They might say yes too often, take on more responsibilities than they can handle, and fail to assert their own needs. This can lead to burnout, feelings of resentment, and even a loss of connection to their true selves. The reversed fool card serves as a reminder that boundaries are essential for helpers to maintain their emotional health and to prevent their caring nature from becoming self-destructive. Additionally, the reversed fool card signals missed opportunities for authenticity. In their desire to be needed and appreciated, helpers may suppress their true selves to align with others' expectations. This can leave them disconnected from their own passions, dreams, and personal growth. The card invites helpers to reassess their goals, encouraging them to pursue what truly matters to them, not just what pleases others. In summary, the combination of the Enneagram Helper Type 2 with the Reversed Fool Tarot card emphasizes the importance of personal growth, self-awareness, and boundary setting. While Type 2s are naturally inclined to support others, the Reversed Fool highlights the risks of avoiding their own needs and desires. By embracing new opportunities, taking risks, and exploring their own aspirations, helpers can find greater fulfillment and balance in their lives. This pairing encourages Type 2s to cultivate clarity and intention in their personal journey, moving beyond their fear of the unknown to discover true authenticity and joy. Now we have reached our achiever. The Enneagram Achiever Type 3 is driven by a deep desire to be successful, valued, and admired. Their core motivation is to feel worthy through their accomplishments, and their greatest fear is failure or being seen as unworthy. Type 3s interact with the world by focusing on achieving goals, maintaining a polished image, and seeking validation from others through their successes. However, this outward focus can sometimes cause them to lose sight of their inner needs and true desires. When paired with the Fool Tarot card in its reversed form, this dynamic takes on critical implications for the achiever. The reversed fool represents recklessness, impulsiveness, and a lack of direction, warning Type 3s about the potential dangers of their relentless pursuit of success. Type 3s may become so focused on achieving external validation that they act without considering the long-term consequences of their actions. This can lead to hasty decisions or taking unnecessary risks, all in the name of maintaining their image or chasing fleeting success. The reversed fool also highlights a tendency for Type 3s to avoid self-reflection. Their focus on external achievements can cause them to neglect their true aspirations and deeper desires. Rather than looking inward, they may become consumed by the need for public recognition, avoiding the vulnerability that comes with self-discovery. This fear of vulnerability can lead to a carefully curated image of success, hiding their authentic selves beneath a facade that they believe others want to see. Additionally, the Reverse Fool card points to a potential lack of direction for Type 3s. While they may appear successful, they can sometimes feel lost or uncertain about their true goals and purpose. The constant drive to achieve can leave them questioning whether their pursuits align with their deeper values, resulting in a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction. The reversed fool urges them to slow down and reflect on their long-term goals, encouraging them to find clarity and purpose before taking their next steps. Ultimately, the combination of the Enneagram Achiever and the Reversed Fool Tarot card underscores the importance of balance. Type 3s are reminded to pause and assess their priorities, considering the meaning behind their actions and whether they align with their true self. By embracing vulnerability and taking time for self-reflection, achievers can find a deeper sense of fulfillment, moving beyond the surface-level rewards of success to discover a more authentic path. In summary, the pairing of the Achiever Type 3 and the Reversed Fool Tarot card highlights the challenges of impulsiveness, avoidance of self-reflection, and a lack of direction. While Type 3s are naturally driven to succeed, the Reversed Fool encourages them to exercise caution, reassess their goals, and explore the deeper meaning behind their ambitions. By balancing ambition with authenticity, Type 3s can navigate their personal and professional lives with greater wisdom and purpose, ultimately finding fulfillment in aligning their external achievements with their innermost values. Up next, we have our individualist. The Enneagram individualist, Type 4, is characterized by a deep desire to be unique, authentic, and true to themselves. Their core fear is being insignificant or without personal identity, and they interact with the world by embracing emotional depth, self-expression, and introspection. However, this strong focus on individuality can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation or a tendency to withdraw when their emotional needs are not met. When paired with the Reversed Fool Tarot card, the dynamic highlights several challenges and areas for growth for the individualist. The Reversed Fool card signifies recklessness, missed opportunities, and naivety, which can manifest in Type 4s as hesitation or fear when faced with new beginnings. Type 4s may struggle to embrace these opportunities, allowing their fear of the unknown or potential failure to hold them back from stepping into new experiences. Their intense emotional sensitivity may also make them overly cautious, afraid of making the wrong move or being misunderstood. The Reverse Fool also cautions Type 4s to avoid impulsive actions or reckless behavior. While Type 4s are often guided by their emotions and intuition, this card encourages them to take a more measured approach when making decisions. Acting too quickly without considering the potential consequences can lead to disappointment or missed growth opportunities. The Reversed Fool reminds them that exercising mindfulness and reflection is essential to avoid falling into patterns of impulsivity. Self-reflection is another crucial aspect of this relationship. The Reversed Fool emphasizes the importance of introspection, urging Type 4s to explore their fears and insecurities. By looking inward, they can uncover any limiting beliefs or unresolved emotions that may be preventing them from moving forward. The individualist's natural inclination towards self-exploration is aligned with this lesson, but the card warns against getting stuck in endless rumination without action. In addition, the Reversed Fool card invites Type 4s to learn from past mistakes. Rather than dwelling on feelings of disappointment or regret, Type 4s are encouraged to view these experiences as opportunities for growth. This involves embracing the lessons learned from impulsive decisions or missed opportunities, using them to make more thoughtful choices in the future. Patience is another key lesson that the Reversed Fool offers Type 4s. The journey of self-discovery and personal growth is rarely linear, and Type 4s are reminded to trust in the process, even when progress feels slow or uncertain. Cultivating patience allows them to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and mindfulness, ensuring that their actions align with their deeper values and aspirations. In summary, the pairing of the Enneagram individualist, Type 4, with the Reversed Fool Tarot card emphasizes themes of caution, mindfulness, and learning from the past. Type 4s are encouraged to avoid recklessness, embrace self-reflection, and be mindful of potential risks before diving into new experiences. By cultivating patience and learning from their mistakes, they can grow in self-awareness and authenticity, ultimately trusting in the unfolding of their unique journey with intention and wisdom. We have now reached our insightful investigator. The Enneagram investigator, Type 5, is characterized by a core desire to understand the world and feel capable and competent. Their primary fear is being overwhelmed or lacking the knowledge they need to feel secure, which leads them to withdraw and focus on accumulating information. They interact with the world by observing and analyzing situations deeply before engaging, preferring caution and solitude as they navigate life. When the investigator is paired with the Reversed Fool Tarot card, this dynamic highlights challenges around missed opportunities, recklessness, and a fear of the unknown. The Reversed Fool warns of acting without proper consideration, suggesting that Type 5s may become overly cautious, hesitant to take risks, and avoid stepping outside of their comfort zone. Though type 5s are naturally analytical and cautious, the reversed fool points out how this excessive wariness can cause them to miss valuable opportunities for growth and exploration. Fear of the unknown may keep them clinging to familiar routines and knowledge, rather than embracing new experiences that could help them evolve. One of the significant lessons for type 5s from the reversed fool is the importance of overcoming analysis paralysis. Investigators tend to gather vast amounts of information and analyze every possible outcome, but this can sometimes prevent them from taking action. The reversed fool card highlights that overthinking can lead to stagnation, urging type 5s to find balance between thoughtful consideration and decisive action. At the same time, the reversed fool encourages type 5s to embrace spontaneity without losing their innate sense of caution. By stepping out of their comfort zone and taking calculated risks, type 5s can open themselves up to personal growth and new perspectives that they may have otherwise missed. The card invites type 5s to see the unpredictability of life as an opportunity rather than a threat. The reversed fool also emphasizes the need for type 5s to learn from mistakes. Investigators, with their deep desire for competence, often avoid situations where they might fail or make errors. However, the reversed fool reminds them that personal growth comes from those very mistakes. Each missed opportunity or misstep is a chance to develop greater wisdom and insight, helping them navigate future decisions with more confidence. In summary, the pairing of the Enneagram Investigator, Type 5, and the Reversed Fool Tarot card underscores themes of caution, fear of risk, and missed opportunities. While Type 5s are naturally inclined toward careful analysis, the Reversed Fool encourages them to balance this tendency with a willingness to act and embrace new experiences. By learning from past mistakes and stepping beyond the safety of their comfort zones, Type 5s can find a richer and more fulfilling path forward. This dynamic serves as a reminder that life's unpredictability can be a source of growth when met with a blend of wisdom, reflection, and action. Now we have our steady loyalist. The Enneagram loyalist, type 6, is primarily driven by a core desire for safety and security. Their predominant fear is of being without support or guidance, leading them to seek stability through careful planning, structured environments, and trusted relationships. Type 6s approach the world with vigilance and preparation, ensuring they are ready to face any challenges that may arise. They are characterized by their loyalty, practicality, and skepticism, often analyzing situations to avoid potential pitfalls. When we consider the loyalist in relation to the Reversed Fool Tarot card, we uncover key dynamics related to fear, impulsiveness, and the ongoing struggle between the need for security and the allure of adventure. The reversed fool represents recklessness, naivety, and the tendency to act without foresight. It serves as a warning against rushing into situations without properly considering the consequences, suggesting that individuals may be acting impulsively or making hasty decisions without fully grasping the associated risks. This card encourages mindfulness, caution, and reflection before taking any significant steps forward. Analyzing the relationship between the loyalist, type 6, and the reversed fool reveals heightened anxiety levels among type 6s who thrive in structured and predictable environments. The chaotic energy of the reversed fool can amplify their anxiety, as its unpredictable nature mirrors the very situations they try to avoid, those lacking clear direction or foreseeable outcomes. This heightened worry can leave type 6s feeling unprepared or vulnerable. Additionally, the reversed fool's impulsivity sharply contrasts with the loyalist's need for meticulous planning. Type 6s may find themselves triggered by the fool's reckless energy, which could cause them to become even more risk averse. They may fear making decisions that are not thoroughly thought out or entering situations that could lead to unforeseen consequences. This fear can prompt them to cling even tighter to their security-seeking behaviors, thereby limiting their ability to embrace spontaneity. Faced with the fool's naivety, type 6s might overcompensate by becoming hyper-focused on routines, rules, and the familiar, avoiding any situation that feels risky or uncertain. Such an overemphasis on security could lead to missed opportunities for growth, as they shy away from experiences that challenge their comfort zones. However, the reversed fool also presents an opportunity for type 6s to confront their fears directly. It challenges them to recognize when anxiety dictates their choices, and to identify moments when they may be holding themselves back due to a fear of the unknown. The Fool reversed encourages them to cultivate self-trust, reminding them that they can navigate uncertainty even when plans aren't fully laid out. Ultimately, the key lesson for type 6s in the context of the reversed Fool is to find a balance between caution and courage. While their instinct to be prepared and vigilant is beneficial in many situations, the reverse Fool suggests they need to embrace life's unpredictability. The card encourages type 6s to take calculated risks, explore new opportunities, and trust in their capability to handle whatever challenges arise, even if they can't foresee every detail. In summary, the relationship between the reversed Fool Tarot card and the Enneagram Loyalist, type 6, emphasizes the tension between security and spontaneity. While type 6s may naturally resist the chaotic energy associated with the reversed Fool, they can benefit from its message of courage and resilience. By confronting their fear-based patterns and learning to balance their desire for stability with a willingness to embrace the unknown, type 6s can achieve greater freedom and fulfillment in their lives. The reversed Fool serves as a powerful reminder that true growth and transformation often occur when they step outside their comfort zones. By embracing spontaneity and facing their fears with courage, type 6s can discover new avenues for personal growth, resilience, and adventure. The reversed Fool serves as a powerful reminder that true growth and transformation often occur when they step outside their comfort zones. By embracing, it's our fun, it's the spontaneous, it's the enthusiast. The Enneagram enthusiast, type 7, is driven by a core desire to experience joy, freedom, and variety in life. Their primary fear is being trapped in emotional pain or boredom, which compels them to constantly seek out new and stimulating experiences. Interacting with the world through spontaneity, optimism, and enthusiasm, type 7s often jump from one exciting opportunity to the next in pursuit of fulfillment. When comparing type 7 to the reversed Fool Tarot card, several dynamics emerge that highlight both their natural tendencies and the challenges posed by the Fool's reversed energy. The reversed Fool symbolizes recklessness, impulsiveness, and a lack of foresight. It warns against hastily leaping into new situations without proper planning, emphasizing the need for mindfulness and awareness. The card encourages individuals to slow down, reflect, and consider the consequences of their actions. Analyzing the relationship between the enthusiast, type 7, and the reversed Fool reveals that type 7's adventurous spirit can become a liability when paired with the reversed Fool's impulsivity. While type 7s are known for their eagerness to explore, they may act on their desires without fully considering the risks or potential consequences, resulting in hasty decisions and missed opportunities for deeper growth. This impulsive behavior can lead to avoidable setbacks. Moreover, the reversed Fool highlights type 7's tendency to lack focus or direction. In their pursuit of novelty, they may flit from one activity, plan, or idea to another, leaving them feeling restless or unfulfilled. The reversed Fool urges type 7s to slow down and commit more fully to their endeavors, rather than scattering their energy across too many ventures. Additionally, type 7s often shy away from discomfort or situations that might tether them emotionally or mentally. The reversed Fool emphasizes this avoidance, suggesting a failure to take responsibility for one's actions. Type 7s may rush into new experiences without contemplating their long-term impact, and when faced with difficulties, they might choose to escape rather than confront the problem directly. The reversed Fool also hints at a certain naivety that can manifest in type 7s as overly trusting or gullible behavior. In their eagerness to chase excitement, they may overlook the intentions of others or fail to recognize potential manipulation. This naivety can lead them into situations where they are taken advantage of or where they engage in opportunities that do not serve their best interests. Ultimately, the reversed Fool challenges type 7s to ground themselves more deeply in reality. While their optimism and enthusiasm are valuable traits, it serves as a reminder that some situations require thoughtful planning and awareness of consequences. By practicing mindfulness, type 7s can navigate the pitfalls of impulsivity and cultivate a more balanced approach to life. In summary, the Enneagram enthusiast, type 7, and the reversed Fool tarot card share themes of impulsivity, spontaneity, and recklessness. However, the reversed Fool also reveals potential growth areas for type 7s. By developing greater mindfulness, self awareness, and an understanding of the consequences of their actions, type 7s can avoid unnecessary mistakes and setbacks. The reverse Fool serves as a reminder for type 7s to balance their natural desire for adventure with a sense of caution and responsibility. By grounding themselves in reality and approaching life's experiences with greater foresight, type 7s can find deeper fulfillment while steering clear of impulsive behavior. Embracing these lessons can help them navigate life with wisdom and intentionality, ensuring that their quest for joy and freedom leads to meaningful and lasting satisfaction. The Enneagram Challenger, Type 8, is characterized by a strong desire for autonomy, control, and power. Their core fear revolves around being weak or powerless, which often drives them to assert themselves and protect their independence. Type 8s engage with the world through assertiveness, confidence, and a determination to challenge obstacles. When considering the reversed Fool tarot card, which signifies potential recklessness, naivety, and missed opportunities, various intersections with the traits of the Type 8 personality emerge. The reversed Fool represents impulsivity, a lack of foresight, and the potential for missed opportunities, warning against rushing into situations without adequate planning. It encourages individuals to approach new beginnings with caution and thoughtful consideration. Analyzing the relationship between the Challenger, Type 8, and the reversed Fool reveals the need for a more cautious approach. While Type 8s are naturally confident and assertive, the reversed Fool urges them to be mindful of the potential consequences of their actions and to avoid impulsivity. Recognizing that their strength can be complemented by careful thought can lead to better outcomes. Type 8s often struggle with vulnerability, viewing it as a weakness. The reversed Fool emphasizes this fear, highlighting the importance of overcoming it. For Type 8s, being open to new experiences, even those involving uncertainty or risk, is crucial for personal growth and development. Additionally, the reversed Fool warns Type 8s against missed opportunities for growth, as their strong will and assertiveness might make them resistant to change, leading to stagnation. By remaining open to new beginnings and seizing opportunities, Type 8s can enhance both their personal and professional development. Furthermore, the reverse Fool calls for a balance between strength and flexibility. While Type 8s are known for their assertiveness, being adaptable to changing circumstances and open to new possibilities can help them navigate challenges more effectively and seize valuable opportunities. The reversed Fool also suggests that impulsive actions or decisions may lead to mistakes or setbacks, encouraging Type 8s to learn from these experiences. Embracing a growth mindset allows them to use setbacks as lessons that can enhance their resilience and decision-making skills. In summary, the relationship between the Enneagram Challenger, Type 8, and the reversed Fool tarot card highlights the importance of caution, foresight, and openness to new beginnings. While Type 8s are typically assertive and confident, the reversed Fool challenges them to address their fear of vulnerability and impulsivity. By embracing opportunities for growth, adapting to change, and learning from their experiences, Type 8s can achieve greater fulfillment and success in their interactions with the world. Ultimately, the reversed Fool serves as a reminder that true strength lies not only in assertiveness, but also in flexibility and openness to life's unpredictable nature, allowing for richer experiences and deeper personal development. Thank you for joining me so far as we learned more about dimensional tarot. This is an exciting and engaging system that I cannot wait for you to explore. Resources help though, and I want to nerd out about Susan Rhodes. Her work, The Fool's Excellent Adventure, is the work that inspired everything that you see today. I highly recommend starting with any of her work, as she has written multiple books, but this is the work that inspired what we see today. I also have article breakdowns for each point in the Enneagram. I don't want you to feel lost without resources as you begin to tackle learning this very engaging system. I also have tarot reading and tutoring appointments upon request. I hold basic and dimensional tarot classes virtually through Google Meet. So visit pastelpath.com to learn more. In our next video, we will be going over the magician in the upright as it applies to the lens of the Enneagram. Have questions? That's what this system brought to me. I understand, so feel free to reach out to helloepastelpath.com or visit pastelpath.com for more information about dimensional tarot.